Hello Slaters! Slaters, today we all will be discussing about something very important. For living, we need few basic things. Can you name these things? Good. Food, water and air. Besides these things, we also need shelter and clothing to lead a decent life. Slaters, we have learned about food and houses already in our previous lessons, isn't it? So now we will learn about one of the most essential thing needed for our survival. That is water. Over 70% of the entire planet is covered in water. This is why Earth is called the blue planet. Most scientists also agree that life began in the Earth's oceans. So water played a major role in our existence. We certainly can't live without water. None of us can. Water is the most basic part of life and we all need it to survive. This lesson will teach us everything we want to know about water. The name of the lesson is Water for All. So Slaters, how important is water? All living things, that includes plants and animals, need water to live. We drink water every day. Fish live in water. Plants need to be watered. Now can you all tell me, Slaters, what would happen if you forget to drink water? What would happen to the fish in an aquarium if you remove all the water from the aquarium? What would happen if you forgot to water your plants? Yes, if you don't water the plants, then they will not be able to make food, since water is used in making food for the plants. Without food, they will die. Fish too, if taken out of water, will not survive because they cannot breathe from the air as they do not have lungs. They get oxygen which is dissolved in the water from their gills. So water is of utmost importance to fish. On similar lines, if we don't drink water, then our body will get dehydrated. Slaters, do you know our body is made up of 70% of water? Without water, your body will stop working properly. Water makes up more than half of your body weight and a person can't survive for more than a few days without it. Why is it so? This is because your body has lots of important jobs and it needs water to do many of them. For instance, your blood, which contains a lot of water, carries oxygen to all the cells of your body. Without oxygen, those tiny cells would die and your body would stop working. Now tell me, Slaters, in what different ways we use water? Drinking, of course. Bathing, naturally. But what else? Slaters, growing food, producing goods, recreation like sports games, swimming, etc., maintaining healthy ecosystems all require lots and lots of water. Water is also present in lymph, a fluid that is part of our immune system, which helps you fight off illness. Water helps keep your temperature normal. You need water to digest your food and get rid of waste. Water is needed for digestive juices and for removal of toxic waste in the form of urine. Water is the main ingredient in perspiration, also called sweat. Besides being an important part of the fluids in our body, water is needed by each cell to work. Your body doesn't get water only from drinking water. Any fluid you drink will contain water. But water and milk are the best choices for hydrating your body. Lots of food also contains water. Fruits also contains quite a bit of water, which you could probably tell if you have ever bitten into a peach or plum and felt the juices dripping down your chin. Vegetables also contain a lot of water. You all must have seen the juices oozing out while slicing into a fat tomato or crunching into a crisp stalk of celery. Besides these, water also serves as a medium of transport for people and goods. Water is also a habitat for many plants and animals. Now Slaters, have you ever wondered from where does the water come from? Yes, Slaters, oceans, seas, lakes, wells are all water bodies. They are the sources of water. Besides these, rain, rivers, ponds, glaciers too are other sources of water. Slaters, you all must be getting water in your taps for your daily usage, isn't it? Now, how does the water come to your house or your locality? Slaters, every city has a water supply department. It supplies water to all parts of the city through pipelines. Before supply, water is well treated and purified. Water can be polluted easily because so many different substances can be dissolved in it. Sometimes, without knowing, we do things that harm our water supplies. When we use too much fertilizer or pesticide on our lawns, gardens or fields, some of it can end up being washing into rivers and lakes. Once there, it can harm the fish and other animals. It also can make water unsafe for us to drink. Harmful chemicals can soak deep into ground and pollute the water found there. Even things like old paint, motor oil can be harmful if you dump them in the drain or pour them onto the ground. In the end, these things find their way back into the water. Slaters, polluted water can cause diseases like typhoid and cholera. So, it is very important to purify or clean water before we drink or use it for cooking. We should follow certain tips to keep our water fit for our usage, like keeping drinking water covered, boiling water before drinking, and not dipping our hands into the water. Slaters, we all are very lucky to get water supply from the water treatment plants of our cities. However, there are some villages and small towns where people don't get water supply. They have to stand in long queues to fill in the containers. Not only this, sometimes they have to walk several kilometers to reach this common community well, tube well or hand pumps. In few cities, there is a fixed time when supply water comes to their taps. People have to be alert to fill in the containers during those hours to avoid problems. So Slaters, by now all of you must have got an idea how precious is water for all of us. There are few cities like the famous Cape Town of South Africa and town of Latur in India who are facing severe shortage of water due to many reasons. One of the reasons being not utilizing the water sources well and misusing it. Therefore, Slaters, we should ensure that we don't waste water and we should try looking for methods of reusing water wherever possible. This way, we can safeguard the availability of water for our future generations. So Slaters, with this noble thought, I would like to end up today's session. Till the time we meet again through our next video, I would like you all to read the lesson once and be ready with the textbook. Till then, goodbye dear Slaters. Thank you.